Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ryan, aka Ryman, and this is Katawa Shoujo, aka Ryman's Bizarre Adventures in Katawa Shoujo. The last time we left off, we had a lovely evening out with Hanako, and now we're off to the track where if I have to do the Emmy voice again, I think I'm gonna cry. On multiple occasions when doing her voice, I have lost my voice. So put your hands up in the air and give me your strength, people. Because something tells me this shady encounter will be the death of me. The summertime sun is something to be savored, but when combined with the clean country air, it's all the better. The track and field club members are horsing around on the field ahead. Some are playing with a soccer ball, others are talking, and a few laughs as two of them mock fight with each other. That's not mock fighting, I think they're engaged in mortal combat. None of them pay me any heed, as I sit alone on the grass, underneath the shade of a particularly large tree. It's a nice and peaceful moment after a dreary day of schoolwork. I played soccer pretty often, and yes, I hear those footsteps coming up behind me. It doesn't sound like springs, so I think I'm safe from Emmy. I played soccer pretty often before my heart attack, so I thought it would be really nostalgic to watch them. What I'm feeling now, though, is quite distinct from that emotion. Okay, I'm getting paranoid and filled with anxiety. Who are you? I hear footsteps approaching from behind me, and I turn to my side to see one of my classmates taking a seat beside me. Okay, that's not unnormal at all. Right? I'm taken off guard, as the two of us haven't talked much before. In fact, we haven't talked at all. I remember her now. She's the girl who is the master of the one-hand clapping. I've only seen you in that one screen. And I didn't think anyone would notice me here. Okay. Miki! What do I do for your Miki, is there another route for a one-hand girl? Is she a secret character? Is she a secret love route? What do I do for your voice, woman? I was literally scraping the bottom of the barrel. If I were to reach my hand into the barrel of female voices that I could try to do, I would hit nothing. Nothing. Nothing would be there. Mike, what? Okay. I'm going to take my hatchet, and I'm going to throw it across the room at the board of voices that I tend to do around my friends. Let's see what it lands on. Jesus! Okay, that will be an interesting one. It has landed on Fallout Ghoul. Okay, this is going to be ugly. Keep in mind, this is only temporary. I don't really see this woman coming up in conversation again. Okay, Smooth Skin, let's do this. This is going to be brutal and ugly, and I apologize. Sup? Hi. Miura, wasn't it? Just call me Mickey. Sure, names are too stuffy, Smooth Skin. Likewise, then. We both look back out into the field where the guys are playing. It looks like they're getting ready to have a second game, with people spreading out to their positions and the ball being carried to the center of the field. You know what this school needs? Yeah, I'm sidetracking again. There's a sport in Italy. I forget the name. Someone look it up based on the description I'm about to give you. It is a mix of American football, rugby, and bare-knuckle boxing. Basically, there's like 20 people on the field on each team at the same time. And when the whistle blows, all the people in the front just literally start fist fighting each other. Fist fighting, mixed martial arts, MMA, all that bullshit, trying to knock each other out. And then after 5 minutes of that has passed, then they throw the ball into play. And basically, the two teams just like wrestle each other in like Mortal Kombat style for the ball to get it to one side to the other. It's brutal, it's bloody, there are no timeouts. The medics are on the field at any given time carrying someone off the field, tending to the wounded, while the game is still playing. People refuse to give up. There's video footage of people literally just taping their broken bones back up in their hands and in their arms and then charging back out into the field. It was one of the most glorious things I ever came across on YouTube. It's killing me I can't remember the name, but we need that sport here in this school. Fuck it, I'm gonna say we need that sport everywhere. It needs to be a new global phenomenon. Where was I? Alright. Sure enough, the whistle is blown to begin the match, and they get right back into it. Not going to play? I mean, you don't need both hands. Nah, just gonna rest for a bit. What about you? You kind of look like you wanted to play when you were watching us before. So someone did notice me after all. I suck at stealth. It's kind of a long story. I had a heart attack. The story has been told. Her face says that I've piqued her interest. I'm in Yamako because I've got a heart condition. Oh. Okay, my power is working on this guy. He's finally coming around. He's talking. I can't really play soccer anymore. Wanted to be a soccer player, did you? No, I only really did it for fun. My friends played it, so I played it as well. Any of those guys playing around could have been me before my accident, but I don't feel like I have any real wish to go back to that either. It's a little hard to explain. Soccer's dumb. That's my explanation. Please don't murder me for that. Yeah, I know there are a lot of hardcore soccer fans out there, but you know what? I'm going to say the same thing about any sport in general, except for that one I mentioned about the bare-knuckle boxing and the rugby. That's awesome. We need more sports like that. I'm still decently physically built for the days when I played, but if my strength's largely left me by now, and I got on well with the other club members. I read that really weird, I'm sorry. When I think about it, I should feel pretty bad watching people play when I can't anymore. Yet I don't. Maybe it's a good thing. A sign that I've gotten over it and that I'm ready to become a new person. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling. That's what I do! It's cool. I'm actually glad to hear that. It sounds like you really have your stuff together. Oh, lady, you have no idea. Some of the people that come to Yamako are pretty messed up at first. So, you're a member of the track and field club, then? Yep. Been it since I first arrived. Don't suppose you're friends with Emmy. Short, fast runner, no legs, lolly girl. I don't think there are that many female track and field members.
Emmy, everyone knows about her, don't they? But nah, I tend to get on better with guys, so me and Emmy don't really talk much. Anyway, what about you?
Tomboy or lesbian?
Cast your vote!
Well, I'm not really in any clubs. Real clubs, anyway.
You've been hanging around with Hanako and that blonde Amazon.
That blonde Amazon, though. I'm sorry, what is Lily's height? I mean, I know she's not taller than me. I'm a 6'1", motherfucker, but... Okay, Miki, I need to find you a new voice because you're quickly rising in the ranks as one of my favorite people in this game. We need to hang out more. Blonde Amazon! I suppose Lily has the height to fit that description, if nothing else. I nod in response. Without making too fine a point of things, I'd be too busy laughing my ass off.
Then don't worry about it. As long as you got some friends, you don't need to join a club. Smoothskin.
A loud whistling from the field attracts our attention. One of the players is on the ground, clutching his leg, and the other stopped play to jog up to him, leaving Miki grimacing.
Ouch, that looks painful. That guy really has bad luck.
As she continues to look out into the field, I can't help but being reminded of her own injuries. Her left arm, ending in a stump rather than a hand, has been bandaged up for the entire time I've been in Yamaku, and her injury doesn't seem that new. As she turns to talk to me again and catches me looking, both of us sit in an awkward silence as she takes her bandaged arm and holds it in her lap with the other remaining hand. Sorry. I guess I'm still a bit...
It's fine, really. I've had worse. Lost it in Nam 69. You think it's bad with a VC running around in that jungle? They got fucking zombies down there too. Fucking bit my thumb right off. My sergeant had to chop my hand off with a machete.
Her tone is light, not in the way I just gave that story. Badass, though, too. But neither of us says anything afterwards. Every disabled student here has their own way of dealing with their problems, and some finding their conditions troublesome is only natural. I'm included among them, after all. The injured guy from the soccer game manages to get onto his feet with some help, and ends up hobbling off the field with one arm over the shoulder of another for support. Probably just pulled a muscle if he can still manage to walk. Dude, back in high school, I fucking rolled my ankle so bad during a floor hockey game. It was so swollen, it was noticeable from the other side of the gym, and no one helped me hobble off the field. I kept playing. I kept limping up and down the court, like still chasing after the people and knocking into people and playing the game. The gym teacher was astounded, but eventually after like 10 or 15 minutes, he blew the whistle. I was like, Ryan, please go to the nurse. So I don't want to hear from this guy who tripped playing soccer. The whistle blows again and the game continues once more with one less man on the field.
Here we go, come on, Ryan. Hanging out with Hanako and that blonde girl. You keep some pretty strange company.
How so?
It's just that Hanako's kind of, I don't know.
Shy?
No, it's not really that. It's just, she's got some issues, I think. I can't really put it in a nice way. Not that I don't think she's a nice person, though. Oh, she's perfectly fine.
Whoa, nice. Perfectly nice. Whoa. I read that wrong, and, no, I'm going to keep that line.
Just hard to deal with.
It sounds like Mickey, or at least some other people in the class, have tried to get closer to Hanako in the past, and that it didn't go well. I think her judgment is rather harsh, given that everyone, not just those in Yamaku, have their own issues. Then again, I haven't known Hanako for that long, so it wouldn't surprise me if there was some stuff I didn't know about. I'll just take it as it comes. She's a nice person, and I think that should be all that matters. Miki's eyes narrow a little, and her smile spreads.
You really like her, don't you, smooth skin?
Miki certainly... Oh god, it's a fucking choice.
Why? Why?
Miki certainly doesn't mince words. Admit it or deny it. This could go some ways. I could keep up with the whole shtick of telling Hisao, so like fucking talk. Like, don't bullshit. I could be like, no, I don't like her, I deny it, but I can already hear so many of you people screaming at your monitor, Ryan, you sack of shit. You fucking liar, admit it. Yes, I'm going to admit it. If I pick deny it, they'd be going against so many other things I've said so far in this playthrough. I'll admit it. To be completely honest, yeah, I do. I'd appreciate if you didn't tell anyone. Otherwise, I will make your right hand match the left.
Hey, whoa, you can trust me. No problems there. To be honest, I think it's kind of cute. If you want to go for it, don't let me stop you.
Thanks. She may say that, but she was just talking about Hanako having issues. Still, I want to hold myself to the words I said. Hanako's problems don't matter. I'll deal with anything that comes up because I want to help her. If there's even the smallest possibility that I can pull Hanako out of her depression and seclusion, then I should work towards that, no matter what. If she needs a prince, then I'll be that prince. I don't make out much of a prince. No, I don't. As I think about the possibility of a relationship, I can see Miki grinning at me while watching my face. I'm no doubt blushing, and looking away from her only makes her laugh.
You sad sack of shit.
Miki gives off a different vibe from the other girls. Talking to her feels more like talking to a guy than a woman. Her saying she prefers male comedy doesn't help to dispel that notion either. I need to think of a better voice for you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I've literally run out of female voices to do. I don't know what to do. Fuck it. Glancing at my watch shows that lunch break is ending in only a few minutes. Time to start heading back to class. Lunch is about to end. Want to head back?
Yeah, we'd better.
I pick myself up off the grass and dust myself off, offering a hand to... offering a hand to Miki to help her as well. She takes it and easily pulls herself up, showing the muscles moving in her toned bare arms in the process. Come to think of it, why aren't you wearing the normal girl's blouse?
It's too hot and constricting. The boys' uniform is better anyway.
She throws her arms around a bit to emphasize her point, which has the side effect of showing off one particular part of her body that would be especially constricted by the blouse. Okay. The two of us start the walk back to the main building through the gardens, talking as we go. Oh, gotta keep going.
It sounds like...
Fuck me relentlessly, I forgot to activate my timer. Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
It sounds like you're settling in well. That's a relief. It was pretty surprising to get a transfer student at this point in the year, considering the exams are coming up.
Don't remind me.
Don't worry about them, Smooth Skin. Just cram it and you'll be fine.
I get the feeling this particular line might be coming up in multiple playthroughs. That doesn't sound like good advice. She claps my shoulder a couple of times as she grins. I don't think she takes school very seriously.
You seem like a smart guy, and Muto's taken to you already. You're like a hand in a glove.
Now to work out whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I still don't know what to make of this school. I've been here a few weeks already, but I still feel dazed at times.
You'll get used to it. Just give it some time. It's only a high school, just like any other.
She makes it sound so simple, but I never thought about it that way. To me, Yamako symbolized a mark shift in my life. I was no longer normal. I was different, and was to be educated with other different people. And yet, I'm walking back to class and talking casually with a classmate during lunch, after watching some others play a soccer game. All perfectly normal. Maybe she has a point, and it's only taken me like 8 fucking weeks to realize that. Maybe I should just look at Hanako in the same way. Everyone has their own issues. This is hardly something unique to Yamako. After all, it's only a high school, just like any other. As we continue to talk, I find myself smiling. Miki and I are very different people in almost every way, but it feels good to have gotten to know another classmate a bit better. Darkness. Oh, it's the end of a chapter. I was like, what happened? I'm way too out of practice for everything still. I am so sorry. I don't apologize. Fuck it. I haven't even set my timer, and it's getting late, and I have some other stuff that I'm gonna have to look into and fucking play and record. Yeah, I have a hectic schedule right now, and the order of the videos that I post up are kind of misplaced. I mean, I haven't done a Heroes and Generals or a War Thunder in a little bit, and I need to do another Rising Storm 2 video, and a whole bunch of other videos I need to work on, but I'm waiting on a few things. Some special things from an awesome person. He knows who he is. I'm only like waiting on that so the shit looks a little bit more clean and professional. Because the channel's growing. We're getting close to that milestone of 100 subscribers. I know, woo, fucking bust out the Bacardi and all that shit. I don't know if I should do something special if I ever reach that milestone. I really don't know. I'll think of something. I'm getting an idea already, but I won't say what it is now. For now, I'm just gonna have to save it here. And I'm gonna run down the usual shtick of things. If you liked the video in any way, shape, or form, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. Follow the Facebook page to keep up with all the news and content that I post. If you have watched this video on something that wasn't on YouTube, remember to head over to the YouTube page as well to keep boosting up the views and the likes over there. It really helps the whole channel grow, folks. I'm serious about that. I've got dreams and big goals, big dreams that I'm aiming for, and I need your help to get me there. We're gonna get there together. Everyone's gonna be sharing this victory because it's gonna be fucking glorious. Anyway, stay beautiful, people. And I'll catch you next time on Ryman's Bizarre Adventures in Katawa Shoujo. I'm rambling again. Oh god, I'm out.